Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Combat Rhino, and today's video is going to be about what to do when you have a bad game. Because oh boy, did I have a horrible ranked game. Or else we'll be talking about the thought process I was making, the mistakes I made, how I could have corrected them, and to combat back the rage that comes with losing a ranked game. And so, further ado, let's get into it. First things first, let's see what map ban we're going to do. Alright, let's say kind of hoping we get Coastline, Oregon, but all three of those are good. Of course. I don't know, but for some reason in game, my mic just does not like to pick up my voice, so I just want to apologize for that really quick. Man, I don't understand what these silvers are doing trying to ban Cali, or rather ban Monty. So the reason why I chose Monty over Caliban is due to Cali's only good on one side on this map, and that's just a top floor, really. Monty, he's good on all three of them. That's the main reason. What are these? I don't understand these. We'll ban visual openings. The reason why in this particular spot Vigil is a little bit better banned than Cav is due to his versatile. He has the ability to hide from Jackal and drones, and he also has a fairly decent medium to long range gun. Granted, it's mostly used for close range too. Alright, so they're most likely going to be top floor, which means they're going to bring wall denial, hopefully. They're going to have roamers. So I'm a huge fan of doing gridlock runs for the aerial denial, the smokes, and the distractions. All around a pretty good character. So the reason why I think Gridlock is a really good operator is due to her gadget being able to have area denial to where they have to either shoot it out, take some damage, they can't silently creep up behind you. It also makes noise when you plant, as well as if you mix it with a smoke. It's really hard to tell what you're doing by sounding.
To use your drone to locate a bomb.
Instead of going right, we're gonna go left up to the bridge.
Your drone has found a bomb.
The reason why I like going this way is it's just a lot harder to kill your drone. You get some quick information. So like right here on the wall, I'm gonna see that they have electricity, whether it's a bandit or Cade. Come to find out it's a bandit. I'm trying to see if there's any spawn peaks on the windows over here, and I also kind of forget that there's no drone holes over here. That's about it.
10 seconds before insertion.
I figured where the drone holes are.
5 seconds before.
So I'll pause it right here so you can see that they're making feet holes. So that most likely means that there's going to be somebody playing on top of having a bandit. They're most likely to be bandit tricking. So you can somewhat assume that it's going to most likely be two people around this area.
Thorn's putting traps in the ground.
Spawn peeking on 2P. Careful of the doorway. I'll say we heard him. I just didn't know if he was doing a top or bottom one. Could be a distraction, 100%. Oh, window's broken. I'll just look for the window. So what I'm gonna I'm going to try to get more information through this doorway. The main reason why I was drawing this was just to get more information, whether the spawn peeker was still there, or if that they are, you know, did they run away, or are they holding a different angle. This is probably would be a good point of attack. So what I'm doing in this little area is I'm trying to get the immediate dangers, like the stairs, our rooms, could they be hiding in a corner, and come to find out that they did break the hatch for rotation, so whether it be an Oryx or somebody trying to do a drop down the hatch, try to get behind us. What I'm also trying to do is I see that my Maverick pushed in, and I'm trying to give him some more information, so I'm going to drone in for him, and I'm going to call out the top of the stairs that, you know, there's a Frost. There's somebody behind that shield. It's a Frost. He downed her. She's picking herself up. So we know that Frost.
Oh, there's a dock at this door on the OSA shield.
So I'm pausing it right here because this is where I made kind of one of my biggest first mistakes, is that I see that there's a Thorn there. She's running underneath the hatch, so I'm going to push it, but
Thorn
I
and
didn't
Mapper.
realize that somebody could have pushed it.
Insecurity now.
Droned it, and so I died.
Why
at
is
this
he
mistake.
there?
Coming up red stairs.
Angle that. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Out of here. Turn place. Best thing to do is when you die, get your drones. And so, like I was saying, you know, the best thing after you die is to not like call out, scream, say, "Oh my gosh, I could have got him." The best thing to do is just hop on your drones, hop on cameras, and try to give them some more intel. You know, because it could weigh, you know, in your favor. 2v2. Frost has already been down, so she can't be, no matter what, she's dead. So right here's the first example of why getting on your drones is so important. Because without being on the drones, nobody would have heard, except for her gadget going off, that somebody was coming up on bridge. Yeah, one on
One playing
Skybridge,
downstairs.
pushed on 2 ping.
The one on site
He's on
then.
main window.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Last one's on bridge by Maverick, pushing. And so another reason why staying on your drone is so important is that if you look right here, she runs through the smoke, but you can see on our side that she went to the right. Yeah, they saw it a little bit, but it just helps knowing that she's not directly pushing into the smoke, trying to hide, trying to throw a gadget or anything. Oh,
Good
nice
shit.
ace, bro. I just realized. Same thing, gridlock. My mistake with that gridlock is I should have thrown one on the door when I was droning that close. So this is why gridlock, in my opinion, is so good. Had I thrown that device on the door, that bandit wouldn't have pushed me, or if he did, I would have heard it as, you know, I was droning. But I was also getting kill hungry for that thorn. Also pointing out another mistake, getting that kill hungry, you know, I saw the thorn, I was going to rush her. I didn't check my corner, I didn't check, you know, as I was getting off my drone to make sure that my immediate area was safe. I was hoping I could help this Maverick push that Frost and push behind them, but just didn't work out. And so here's the first tip: when you're having a bad game, just try to keep a positive mindset. Like, yeah, you messed up, but just try to learn from it. You know, talk to yourself, saying, "Oh, you know, it just didn't work out." Because it was a pretty close round. Same thing, I'm not a huge fan of going down that way, just because I don't want my drone to be broken instantly.
Your drone has found a bomb.
So, reinforced walls with bandits, I'm guessing. It's not a gate. So this is why I prefer coming up from the bridge versus going upstairs. Had I come up the stairs, he would have destroyed my drone. Yeah, I would have got the one operator, but I would not have any more information, since I can put my drone here and leave it to see if anybody's going to do a run out or anything like that. So information.
5 seconds to go.
Flame kayak.
You found a bomb. Make your way to a
Right,
location.
so you can, go with her. Keep them from running out on us. And so the reason why I placed the gridlock there is just mainly to keep them from coming from behind us, running out, and, you know, killing us while we're trying to hold the bridge. Hopefully get a random lucky headshot. Alright.
first floor. I'm gonna push the yellow stairs.
On tubing, on tubing. So my idea was here, I was gonna pull out my secondary shotgun, blow the door down since nobody's watching it, rush in and try to get the one pick. But then my teammate fell off and I was like, ah, well, you know, teammate's more important than getting one kill. So since my main plan of attack was kind of disrupted, now I'm sitting here trying to focus on what can be a secondary way of attacking. So we're going to try to drone out and find information and utilize information and try to get onto site. Their drone.
Just keep the edge.
So this is why it's so important to drone out your immediate areas. Come to find out, you know, the hatch is, you know, broken. We knew it before, but now we know. Let's place a gridlock here to keep them from pushing from the area, trying to get us while we're holding the stairs. But come to find out, you know, the stairs has somebody holding the deployable. We can try to throw a gridlock to get them to move, but, you know, with the fire there, we can't really push it. So let's try to take the stairs, and we'll listen for the sound cue on the hatch.
So
So right here's two mistakes. One, you can see that Doc's head pointing out just barely. So had I drawn the immediate area, I probably would have seen it, maybe be able to get the swung. And then me, you know, killing my teammate.
Op 4 eliminated all friendly.
Yeah, I thought when you said you suck, like, oh man, he died. Fuck, that's no being. My bad. Mistake one. Or, next mistake. I killed the teammate. Freaking dumb. And he kept it on there. Wow. Mean. Whatever. Ain't gonna lie, still a little salty about that.
We need to locate a bomb.
Alright, we're gonna go triax, I guess.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
So I'm just gonna point out another mistake that I rushed the site with my drone. Now I have less utility to use. So right here, we're going to again drone our immediate area. Come to find out we have a Tachanka holding it, which actually baits him into shooting a few of his utilities. Now we're just kind of gathering more information on site. Like, is there anybody holding, you know, kill box? Is there anybody holding site itself? You know, are they mostly roaming? Or are they mostly holding, you know, off a site? I like to do. So the idea here was to try to get the smoke in through that doorway and get them to throw out maybe some utility, bait a few shots, trying to get more information. A few of them did take the bait, but it should have gone deeper to try to get the nitro.
The diffuser is now secured.
Was bored, right?
So right here, my main objective was just try to get some map control, try to take some space. That's why I threw my gridlock gadget back there to make sure they can't run up behind us. So the only thing I have to worry about is getting nitro from below. Here's another mistake. I trusted my teammate to check for a cap can, but they ultimately didn't.
Being for alibi. Let's try to wallbang Alibi, right?
So if you listen closely, you can hear something on the stairs. You can clearly see his head. He peeked it so fast with the peek advantage. I don't even hear him. I didn't even see him peek. I was looking that way. Holy shit. Just how it is. What it be. So, like I was saying in the earlier video, just try to keep a positive mindset. You know, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Alright. Bad first half, you know. Bad for now. You can always recover. Just gotta play strategy. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to Walden now. Let's go with... So I can never pronounce this operator's name, so I call him Turbo. So I was debating between Turbo and, you know, Oryx. The reason why I went to Oryx was just to have the extra mobility to maybe drop down the hatch, jump back up if I need to be. But the reason why I went with Turbo is just to have the extra ability to help my bandit have, you know, wall control. So mostly all that was just trying to set up sight, you know. I'm trying to mostly get, you know, in the first sight you have, you know, feet holes so you can watch the window if they jump in. And it's also for sound cue. The reason why I made that head hole is I just wanted to see it. It looked kind of cool. Never forget, always try to have fun. So the reason why I stuck around so long on site was I thought that they were going to come and try to get that wall while he's bandit tricking, you know, try to go below, maybe throw an EMP. I was just hoping to kind of help stop it.
Adding my +1.
Move forward.
The reason why I didn't continue that peek is because we have 2 people down there. There's no reason having 3 people watch the same angle. So this should have been my cue to leave site, as the bandit's no longer wanting to bandit trick, but I was held down making sure that he could have get it. I don't know why. The bandit that took out your charges.
Got one in
IQ's downstairs.
control.
So hearing that IQ's downstairs, I'm going to try to use the feet holes to my advantage. Maybe try to get some intel, maybe get some big damage on her. But she ultimately just doesn't peek until later.
Coming up red.
So hearing that call, I go back to watching to see if I can't try to get one more time. Maybe she'll peek it. I do get a few shots off, but I don't think any landed. So what I was thinking was, I know I have an IQ to my right, I have some people to my left, so I'm going to try to slow down the IQ so she can't push behind me while I'm holding this angle. So while they're shooting through the wall, I'm going to see if I can't get a peek or get a pick. I thought that was somebody, I don't know what that was, but ultimately he just goes behind the wall and shoots me. I don't know what that was. Just super bad, I guess. So right here, you can kind of hear my frustration starting to set in, but I'm still trying to keep that positive mindset just till the end of the game. Just trying to wallbang him, but it didn't work out. Trying to think. Alright, we have a dog. Let's do a rook. So the reason why I chose rook over Thunderbirds just due to having, we already have a dog, we don't need extra healing. Yeah, the extra healing is nice, but since I'm not doing so good, having that rook armor might actually give somebody a second chance on finishing the kills.
Wall fortification complete!
So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get a spawn peek without actually breaking the glass so I can maybe get some damage if not get a kill. Don't break the glass.
Deployed. Surface secured. Keep our positions.
So the reason why I reacted so slow is I kind of thought it was my teammate, but I truly didn't trust it. I'm doing a spawn over there, so. Right. So my teammate just died in hall, so that's why I'm coming over here to check to see if I can't get a peek. Come to find out, he makes a call that she's in sight.
Ash is still inside.
So since I had another teammate die to her, I need to get to sight and to try to hold it down since now it's a 1v4. I do get the kill, and I leave sight so I can't get pinned down. The reason why I chose to come back here is because of I wanted hatch control, and also if they want to sneak up behind me, they would have to go through barbed wire. I'll listen for them. So right here is a prime example why this was a perfect spot, because I heard him step through, and I also hear him break the barbed wire, which gives me a chance to peek him while he's still in the animation. So right now it went from a 4v1 to a 2v1, so all I have to do is try to figure out where the last two are. So now they planted, so I know they're on A or B. Since I clear the site closest to me first, I know that they're either one's going to be outside or both's going to be on site, so I have to figure it out. But now I see that she has her laser, which means she's trying to deploy her gadget so she can't shoot me. So I'm trying to creep up very slowly, and I get the kill, but then I check the corner and I died, which kind of pissed me off.
Diffuser, destroy it. Mission failed. All
And
friendly.
he was one shot to. Oh! Dang. Wasn't expecting to be there of all places. I was gonna be probably on the home. So I was just saying, I just wasn't expecting them to be there. I was expecting to hold for the hull. I wasn't expecting to have both of them on site. Alright. Win some, you lose some. Moving on. But in conclusion to having a bad game, the best thing to do is after the game is honestly go take a break. What I did is I went to do chores and I made some food, and when I came back, if I thought it was still, I was still pissed off, I just go do something else for a little bit. I just want to say thank you for making it to the end. It means a lot to me. I'm slowly improving on it, so please let me know if there's anything I can improve on, what you notice, I noticed a few things like my mic and game's really quiet, so I'm going to try to work on that. But I just want to say thank you, like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.